Hey fam, so this reading is for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or wherever it lands in your chart. If you don't know your placements but you resonate with the words on the screen, then maybe this reading is for you. So yeah, we're just going to pull on ancestral guidance for 2025. Like I've said in the rest of the videos, I don't really go by the Western New Year, but what was I going to say? But it's kind of just good for time frames, you know? So we're just going to pull some oracle cards from a deck I've made, and then we'll pull a little bit of tarot and see what comes up for y'all. Some formation to those of love, light, high frequency, truth, justice, and peace. Only what collective guidance do you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo collective? If you want to book a personal reading with us, our website's on the screen, or if you want to gift us a tip for our time and our energy, we really appreciate you, and that's on the screen as well. Okay. We have Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a Hindu goddess of wealth. They have 4 arms, so they it's like stability within wealth. I've written lotus, wealth, growth, royalty, fertility, liberation, beauty, power, prosperity, knowledge, understanding self, dharma, or like your divine destiny, and love. And we have this card that says open heart, transformation, luck, movement, healing, fortune, confidence, protection, your crown, energy center. There's lots of purples and pinks and reds here for your fam. Writing, music, dreams, dance. Taurus. Well, there's some real sweet energies for you. When I say sweet, I mean like I feel sweetness. Taurus is connected to Venus, the cow, the bull, Empress in the tarot, our senses, fertility, nature, nurture. The time frame is April 21st to May 20th, so some of you might be Tauruses, or that time frame might be significant for you all this year. Love. I heard loving, care, security. We have the orange traffic light for y'all, so you might need to slow down. This says the signs are cautioning you to take it slow. You may be called to pause soon. Observe your environment. The energy is shifting. Pay attention. We have the golden stool card that I've drawn. I think this came out for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well, so some of you might be water signs. This is connected to Ya Santiwa. Ya Santiwa is a Ghanaian. Was she a queen mother? Anyway, she fought for for Ashanti to go and get the golden stool back. The golden stool is known to hold the life force of the Ashanti people. I've written ancestral life force, clan, tribe. And when I drew this, I saw that this golden stool was hidden underwater. So there was like a really deep ancestral protection here. Protected by spirits and obusum, divinities, the messengers, divine messengers, spirits of defense, war, fearless, leading. Yes, Ya Santiwa led the men to war when they were too scared to go. And we also have it is okay to take a risk. Exactly. Okay, for y'all, life's looking good. Earth signs. There's a lot of nourishment and love that is coming through this year for you, that your ancestors really want you to tap into. You will be really getting to know yourselves a lot more, and maybe what you love. You will really be called to tap into your own beauty and power. And that's not just physical beauty. It could be attached to in some ways, but it really isn't just about that. It's about the beauty and wealth within your heart as well. And as you understand yourself and who you are, and what prosperity comes through with that knowledge, right? So I think a lot of you will be like called to journal a lot, be like listening to a lot of music. There I'm seeing like communication, so there's a lot of messages coming through your crown. So your crown will be super activated this year. Yeah, purple, pink, orange, red, and browns. Orange is really, I heard, important. So that's your sacral energy center in your body. That's your confidence. I just heard sense of self-worth as well. Yeah, I'm seeing it's really tied to your like loving yourselves. It's really important for you to keep your heart open as you're moving forward. So if you are or if you have been or are experiencing any blocks within your heart, I'm seeing that I just felt the urge to go like this. So I feel like your ancestors will really be tapping and pulling on your heartstrings to like expand and open, and they might come through like knowledge, dreams, and dreams might not be sleeping dreams, they might be the dreams that you have for your life, leaning into feeling more confident in those things. Yeah, healing, fortune, and confidence. So anywhere where you have really felt lack, or I don't know why I just heard disgust. Oh, I just opened up to a new opportunity of wealth is heading your way. Be open to receiving. Windfall, harvest is coming, level up, be ready. Yeah, some of you will be experiencing like physical material abundance that you haven't experienced before. So be prepared for that. Keep your heart open to receive. Yeah, green. Green here is a color for you all as well. Taurus is a lot about self-nurture and self-care, and like the mother as well, and is connected to Venus. So Venus is love, is all things sweet. But there's also this, I'm hearing to say, the shadow side of the bull, the shadow side of Venus, which is, I think of Heru, who is the Kemetic ancient Egyptian force of nature that can be depicted as the cow. I think they're also known as Hathor if you go by the Greek name. As much as they are like a lot about fertility and sweetness and mothering and nurture and music and beauty, they are also a fierce as like warrior and fighter, which I feel like doesn't get said about Heru a lot. It reminds me of, you know, naturally, when you're in that maternal energy, which I feel like everyone can be in regardless of gender. I don't know why I was going to say regardless of gender or age. So some of you might think that you're, I don't know, too young to feel maternal for like protective over something or someone, but that's not true. But anyway, that instinct, that natural instinct to protect and defend, like, you know, I think of the bull like butting heads, you know, like that. So yeah, you all might need to slow down a little bit. It doesn't mean that you actually need to stop full on, but I'm seeing like, it's just important for you all to keep observing your environment, because there might be times where you are called to pause for your best interest as well, I'm seeing. So really listen to those inklings this year when you need to take a break, especially when it comes to your self-care. Some of you might be mothers, or might have children in general. I also just heard, or you might be related to a Taurus, which is pretty specific. Yeah, because this year you're like really, I'm seeing like the arts and stuff like that. So, and culture and creativity. So as you're like expanding your knowledge and just going deep into what you're passionate about, what your heart desires, what your soul desires to learn about, you will really experience a deep transformation. And naturally within that, you will be protecting your ancestral life force. Because I'm seeing some of you may be questioning, like, how do I protect my ancestral life force? By protecting who you naturally are, and remembering your self-worth through and through, by, I heard, liberating yourself in the ways that you need to. What spaces, places, people are you attached to that don't make you feel free? How can you liberate yourself from those? I heard liberate yourself from those movements. So maybe for some of you, there could be like wider systems or institutions that you're a part of that are not beneficial for you, and where you can't really express your true self, where your beauty is kind of stifled. And when I say beauty, I just mean the beauty of your soul. Some of you might be called to defend yourself this year as well. And again, like defending yourself, I'm actually seeing this Adinkra symbol. I think I have it in my cards. Let's find it. I think it's, oh my gosh, I suck at saying this Ghanaian word, so I probably won't, but, oh, where is it? Ah, yeah. I'm not going to say it, fam. I'm going to butcher it. But it's the ram's horns, okay? And it represents, so that's supposed to be the two, like, rams, like, butting heads. And I was seeing bulls, I guess. Humility, humility, wisdom, strength, and freedom. Bird's eye view of the two rams butting heads, showing their strength, but one of them always backs down. An example of the strong also being able to be humble. We do not always need to display our strength or physical strength to know we are strong. It is okay to back down from a fight. Be wise. Being wise is a strength. And I also heard be intelligent. So your mind and your intellect is going to be heightened, and that's what you really need to tap into. You don't need to fight in the ways that the colonizer fights, or the ways in which we're taught how to fight. You can fight using your mind as well. So that's for someone. Whether it's okay to take a risk as well. I was thinking about Yasantiwa taking the risk to just lead the whole her peoples and the men to fight. So there might be times where you do need to fight and you do need to step up to a challenge, and that might be a risk for you, but that's okay. I don't know if I said, but some of you might need to defend your children. That's coming through again. Also defend your home. I don't know, your territory, something like that. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Those of love, light and frequency, truth, just in peace. What ancestral guidance do you have for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in 2025? Guidance. We have Knight of Wands. So a lot of exploration for you, a lot of your like channeling your confidence, your creativity in new explorative ways. And that's where this beauty and this wealth is going to come out. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to be, there's a lot of fortune like for you all this year. The door is open for you all. Something that you may want to affirm over yourselves is, I am fortunate, I am blessed, I am protected. Yeah, especially in your creative exploration, or any ways in which you want to adventure or venture out. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you'll are really being called to receive as well. So we were talking about self-care, right? And nourishing self in that way. Taurus is quite physical too, but with Queen of Wands, this is about receiving when it comes to your passions, or just owning your confidence, being charismatic, but not having to like go outside of yourself. It's quite feminine, if that makes sense. Knave of Pentacles at the base of the deck, so there might be some sort of slow process for you all, and that might be through, actually, I think that's your slowing down. You're taking the time to nourish yourself, your creative gifts, what you're passionate about. Even you might be doing this like alone, or like alone time. Oh, the Chariot, that's Cancer. 3 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. Yes, we have the fire signs here too. I think Leo, Sag, or Aries, Leo. It's really important for you all to be direct this year. So if you'll need to write a list of like the things that you'll want to do, what adventures you want to go on, what creative things you want to start or pour your soul into, do that and go for it full force. I'm seeing like you're really blessed this year. And this will resonate for who it resonates with. If you haven't been putting out that energy, then that energy is not going to come back to you. But for those that have been working on sense of self-worth, direction, confidence, creativity, your creative energy and life force, like what you magnetize to you, there's really going to be an expansion. You all will be learning a lot about yourself, so there might be something that you are called to study at this time. Or if you're wanting to study this year or do a lot of research or something like that, that's encouraged. You might be reading a lot more, sharing knowledge with others. Others might be sharing knowledge with you. I also heard exchanging gifts. So it's making me think of koha, like not just exchanging through money, but exchanging through, other physical items or like physical acts of kindness and generosity. There's a lot that Source has for you all this year in terms of receiving. Yeah, like I was saying, you might be doing things alone because 9 of Pentacles is really independent, but you're not going to feel alone at all because you're going to be in this really beautiful energy of connecting with nature. And if you don't feel like that now, I'm seeing that Source is wanting you to tap into that. Go outside, go for a walk. What ways do you like to connect with nature? What ways make you feel like you're a part of the earth in a healthy way? There's a lot of stuff going on in the world at this time and it can be quite unsettling. But I'm also seeing it's okay for you to enjoy yourself. You might be going on an adventure with someone that is younger than you. So for some of you, again, it could be your child. Or like a sibling that's younger than you, or a friend, whatever. Yeah, I'm hearing the affirmation, I am open and receptive to my ancestral fortune and blessings. So yeah, I will leave that there. I'm sending you all heaps of love.